Hello, everybody. Welcome in to the final gift react. This came out 15 hours ago. I'm kind of late, but better late than never. I mean, it's about Sandrone. It's a final gift. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll see. I don't want to go too much down because I'm pretty sure people are talking about it on the comments. Okay, let's just jump in. I hope. Let me see. How's the voice? I think the voice is good right now. Let me full screen it. Is this 1080p? I guess it is. Okay, let's go. Let's jump out. Let's jump in. You know, it's an 8-minute video. I'm just gonna watch it fully and then I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, let's go in. The funeral, obviously. Oh, I think this is Ellen. Oh, it was a dream. Never mind. Okay.
What is it, Columbina? I said no singing around here.
It's a wait.
Good morning,
Wait,
What is it, Columbina?
I'll talk about
I
it
said
later.
no singing
Okay.
around here. Good morning, Sandrone. I was worried you'd oversleep and miss the Harbinger meeting,
Oh,
so I came to check on you.
we're gonna see a meeting.
Ever
Nope.
heard of knocking? Yes, but you seem to be having an unpleasant dream. I just wanted to help. Oh, and I like your pajamas. You look quiet.
Yeah, too much.
Are you okay?
Push her too much, she'll run
Sandrone.
away. I don't think so.
Bright as rain. Are you okay, Ellen?
Right as rain.
But the doctor looked so...
Oh, this is his last times, yeah.
How can I help?
Tell me, do you have a wish?
For
No.
you to get better.
Oh,
Wish.
For you to get better.
okay.
Don't waste a precious wish on an old man like me. Come, take a look at this. Sandrone, meet my newest invention, Polonia.
Best boy self. So that was his. Okay. Ellen gifted
The
Polonia to her.
no-seas are an indispensable part of Her Majesty's.
Yeah. They always put it in subtitles
The
there. I'm dumb.
no-seas are an indispensable part of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's grand design.
Let them wake up.
Pantalone will oversee the financial arrangements. Should
Wait, is
technical
everybody
needs
asleep?
arise, seek out Sandrone. Sandrone.
Understood.
There's too much to unfold already. And it's not even halfway done.
What a pain. something wrong, Sandrone?
Again.
You seem a bit off today.
It's nothing. I was just reminded of something.
Feel like talking about it?
Nope.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
How about some company?
I'm fine.
Perhaps just a cup of tea then.
And some treats to go with it?
Rosaline? You?
What can I say? I ran into these two and got dragged along.
Stop treating my room like your personal party venue.
What did the Korilievsky troupe perform this time?
The Mountain Sparrow. You missed a good one.
Count yourself lucky. Having private box seats is great until you're stuck sitting next to Dottore and Pantalone. I'd rather have bought my own.
I thought you
Boy,
quite
don't
liked
like
it.
them.
You even cried during Act 2.
I did not.
Well, when the principal soprano Vodyanitsa is on stage, it's hard not to be moved.
I didn't
Okay.
cry.
Okay, lady.
Shame I missed it. Though, I'm just glad I could make it here tonight.
When is this? I mean, Rosalind's alive,
I'm bound
so-
for Fontaine after this, and Rosaline's heading to Mondstadt and Inazuma.
Oh,
For Her Majesty's plan.
okay.
You really think she can pull it off then?
There are aspects of her vision that I share. That's enough for me. And you, Sandrone? Do you have a wish for the future?
A wish?
Hello, madam? Is she okay? That was hard.
Columbina!
Hey,
Hey, get back here!
wow.
Come in. Arlecchino? What's wrong?
Oh.
Rosaline is dead.
Oh no. I'm sorry. She didn't stop. It's not my fault.
Was it worth it? Paying the ultimate price? Just to fulfill someone else's wish? What did it all amount to?
Oh,
A
it's
few
a
snide
lie.
remarks at a shallow funeral? Utterly risible.
What do you wish for?
Nothing really.
Oh, there it is.
You'll think of something someday.
Oh, did he die? Oh, is he gonna die? Good, I'm not stopping. I'll
Not something for me or anyone else, but a wish entirely your own. And when that day comes, I will have something to give you. My final and most important gift.
Your gift has been received, Ellen.
Ugh, really? Okay, we have to wait for the gift. Oh, that was. That was great, first of all. There's a lot to unpack. There's this. There's Rosalind, there's Arlecchino, which, oh my god, there is Alen. There's this part too. Let me watch this again. I'll react to it this time. So is this Fontaine? I think Ellen's... it has to be Fontaine. Aw. Someone's crying again. Someone precious. If this is Fontaine, I'm guessing it is. I don't know where his cemetery is. Oh man, it's crying. Damn it. And turns out this is actually the fact. I didn't believe this when they were talking about this. Was this in Act 5? I think, yeah, when Columbina got lost. She actually lost her physical body. She saw these two dudes fighting in Nasha Town. And she was like, oh, they're so cruel. They're like fighting against each other. How can they be a friend? And then she remembers what Sandrone does to her and says to her, and she's like, "Hey, Columbina, I'll rip off your." What did she say exactly? I don't remember that. I'll rip off your throat or something like that. I don't remember actually. Something around that part. If you'll sing again in my door, which I was like, okay, really? She's singing at your door? Turns out it's actually true.
I said. What is it, Columbina?
And she
I
felt
said no
that.
singing around here.
Good morning, Sandrone.
Rage baiter, always a
I
rage
was worried
baiter.
you'd oversleep and miss the Harbinger meeting.
And she pulls away all
So I came to check on you.
Ever heard of knocking?
Yes. But you seem to be having an unpleasant dream. I just wanted to help.
So she felt it. I mean, she saw it basically.
Oh, and I like your pajamas. You look quiet.
Yeah, too much. You know, you push her too much. She's like, no, I'm not having that.
Are you okay, Sandrone?
No, not at all.
Bright as rain. Are you okay, Ellen?
I'm not familiar with the time. I guess I don't know if they tell it in the game, but I'm not familiar with the timeline of these things. When does she join the Fatui Harbingers? When does Alen die in her eyes? You know, in her memories at least. You know, I don't know which one is first, which one is later. I'm guessing. I mean, he's already dead. I don't know that much about Alen, but I'm guessing he's already. I mean, it's not a guess at this point. She's already sad, remembering how Ellen was.
Bright as rain.
And of course, she's saying the
Are
exact same
you
thing that
okay,
he said.
Ellen?
Right as rain.
But the doctor looked so...
Upset, I guess. And he's old at this point. He's just fading away.
How can I help?
Tell me, do you have a wish?
For you to get better.
Yeah, this is different too. I mean, we heard that again around here, which we'll see it again. But before she died, she remembered Alan's asking her, like, what do you wish for? And she's like, nothing really. But this time, she's actually wishing something for him. Interesting.
Don't waste a precious wish on an old man like me. Come, take a look at this. Sandrone, meet my newest invention, Polonia.
Better than most of the bands in the game. Somehow. And then the meeting happened.
The no-seas are an indispensable part of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's grand design.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's a lot to talk about here, but this, I mean, that's... Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about all that because there's a lot of connection with Third Descender and the gods and the Archon War. Probably the changing this world. But that's a long talk, so I'll just skip that for now. But I wonder if she actually just collects the no-seas just to change the world's order with the Third Descender's help, or does she actually just want to meet with her loved one, basically, or maybe both? Why not both? And the funny thing is, all of them are
Her
sleeping.
Majesty the Tsaritsa's
She's
grand
sleeping.
design.
He's sleeping.
Pantalone will oversee the financial arrangements.
I think the Tori is sleeping too. It's like, ugh. I think it's pretty early and they're sleeping. I think this pose tells me that he's sleeping. And he's kind of sleepy as well.
Should technical
She's sleeping.
needs arise.
I mean, she said that too. She said that I always slept. Yeah, Columbina, I think it was her profile. She said that I always slept around the meetings. I didn't care at all. And of course, being child, he does.
Sandrone.
Like, I don't get it. He doesn't
Sandrone.
get it. Okay, wait, I missed this part.
The no-seas are an indispensable part of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's grand design.
Yes.
Pantalone will oversee the financial arrangements.
Obviously.
Should technical needs arise, seek out Sandrone.
Oh. Should technical needs arise, seek out Sandrone. Oh, okay. Why? Does he have it? Because I don't know. I cannot guess anything at this point. Why? Technical needs arise. Seek out Sandrone. She'll help. Huh. I mean, doesn't she have all the no? No. Oh wait. But we don't know what happened to the Pyranoses, which we know that it's lost. All the other 6 is in Saritsa's hands, but the Mavika's Gnosis, the Pyranoses, got lost when we were burning Irminsul. Which we don't know if it got lost around. I mean, Nahida said we looked everywhere, but it was nowhere to be seen. And at the same time, Mavika said that too. That she said that I felt that he got lost. Probably because of the connection they have. I don't know. But she said that I felt that it got lost. I don't know if she actually felt it or it was like a gut feeling that she got. I was like, I think they lost it, something like that, or actually got lost and she felt that. She's like, oh, it's gone. I can feel it, something like that. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. But if it's actually got lost, I mean, I had an idea that maybe Pantalone got it, because he was there around the Irminsul when it was burning. Maybe he got it. I thought about that, but that didn't check out, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know what we can do with the Pyranoses then. So Sandrone is necessary for if there's a problem with the no-seas. Sandrone knows what to do. I don't know why or how. So they can actually connect that, the 6.6 ending, which the Pyranos is getting lost, to this story as well. Sandrone coming back. Huh. Interesting. But other than that, I can't find anything. But how can she have any connection with the Gnosis? So if there's any technical issues, just seek out Sandrone. That is an interesting part.
Sandrone.
Like, hello, answer.
Understood.
Oh, okay.
What a pain.
Is something wrong, Sandrone? You seem a bit off today.
Is it because
It's
of
nothing.
the dream?
I was just reminded of something.
Yeah, I missed this part actually.
Feel like talking about it?
It's about the dream that she feels down.
I'll pass.
How about some company?
I'm fine.
Perhaps just a cup of tea then.
And some treats to go with it?
Rosaline? You?
What can I say? I ran into these two and got dragged along.
Stop treating my room like your personal
man.
party venue.
But it's so sad that Rosalind did what she did, because I'm wondering, when is she gonna come back? Because I'm thinking that everyone is gonna come back. I don't know. I just don't know what do we need to do to bring them back. Because TLDR, we know that back in the day, before Heavenly Principles, people didn't die. Not people, but the creatures that existed. They didn't die thanks to moon goddesses, moon sisters. They died and come back alive. They had an eternity to live for. We learned that in Act 3 and Not Cry, which Sonnet says that I see your presence and I'll grant you death and rebirth. Tells you that she has a power of death and rebirth, which basically means that whoever dies are gonna come back alive. And then we know in Albedo, the Morning Star and Moons, or Moon, I don't remember that. It again, TLDR, it talks about the eternity that exists and until the moon's shattered, and then after the moon's shattered, eternity falls apart, doesn't exist anymore. And then there's, was it Ditoria? You know what? Let me check that out. In 6.5, in the Temple of Space, there was this lady. What was her name? Not Dottore. There was this. No, I thought Isoria. No, what was her name? There was this lady in Temple of Space in Mahawai Pulia Chamber. Characters maybe? Can I find it like that? She talked about she's actually driving the moon's carriage, and she was actually taking the souls to those carriages and taking them to the moon, and then they were resting there until they come back. Can I find that lady? Temple of Space. Lore, enemies, exploration, trivia. Can't I find who that was? Hyperborean, no. Hilda Melanta. Uplifted. I'm trying to find that lady's name. If I can, that'll be nice. If I can't, it is what it is. But she basically says that she carried the souls to the moon with the carriage, and then they rested there until they come back. Diotima, I think. Was it Diotima? Let me see. Diotima. I think this is the lady. Yeah, let me see. I think this was the one. Diotima. Ionia, don't be nervous. The fact you can understand. Okay, I'm Diotima of Meripus, one of the first inhabitants here. When I arrived, there were no collections of books, only a desolate wilderness. Back then, I was a boatman, responsible for sending wandering souls onto the silver shining ships, bound for the moon capital above the clouds. So basically, she was a boatman, and then she was taking these wandering souls to the silver shining ships, bound for the moon capital above the clouds. The moon capital, what is that? I suppose people nowadays wouldn't know. In my time, 3 bright moons still hung in the sky, and upon each resided many lunar envoys. Back then, noble souls did not head for the depths of the ancient tree. Instead, they followed the trail of the envoys to sleep eternally in the cities. Sleep eternally in the cities upon the moons. I never actually visited the moon myself, but it must be a place as peaceful as it is here. So basically, she's saying that she carried those souls, which are dead people, to the moons, and she said they stayed there eternally. But in Act 3 of Nokrai quest, can I find that too? I know I'd taken some time, but bear with me. Act 3. No, was it Act 4? No. Nation that doesn't exist. Everlasting as the moon. There we go. We go in. Warka, Knave. Can I find that? Oh, okay, I skipped it. Damselet, Knave. Okay, and then you enter the portal, and then Voice of the Abyss comes in. And the Voice of the Abyss says, I sense your presence and grant to you death and rebirth. And then she says, wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcendent fate itself. I have no right to whatever to do. Which basically, I mean, that's another thing too, which I think Alice said that this iridescent moon should not exist in this world at all. Should never come back to here, basically, and Sonnet says that in here too. This Voice of the Abyss was actually the same voice as Sonnet, so which is iridescent moon. And she says, I sense your presence and grant you death and rebirth, and then stops because she realized that whatever she realizes that at that point, and then she stops. Which basically, not basically, but it's a huge clue that we have that probably there was no death back in the day. And when you think about it, the eternity that existed, eternity might mean that living eternally. So when you connect all those three together, you're like, so people actually lived forever. And you can even actually put this in as like, which is the odd moon and not odd shade, not the moon, because there's 4 shades, 3 moon. Probably Naberius is the odd shade, because when you think about it, death and rebirth means that you have the power of death and life at the same time. And then you consider that Columbina is the frost moon, which probably the moon of space. When you think that she can teleport people and she teleported herself, and then at the same time she can create life, if that counts as life. So well, we don't know about Arya, but yeah, I'm guessing. I mean, Arya is probably the moon of time, because the Eternal Moon's Marrow shows you the true timeline. So probably that was the Moon of Time, which left us with Moon of Life. Probably that didn't exist because they had life, all three of them. They probably thought that life is just precious, that we can all have it at the same time. Maybe. We don't know. I don't know why. Maybe Heaven and Priscilla saw it differently and created another shade as the shade of life. We'll learn eventually, but probably the shade of life is the odd one as well. But yeah, basically there's a potential that Columbina can actually bring people back at this point because she has the Trilunar Moon Authority. She either needs to realize what she can do or we need to change the world. It's either one of those two. Because I don't know where was that character 5? I remember that she was testing her powers. She's doing all these weird things basically to test out her powers to see what can she do. I think that was character profile 5. I might be wrong, but I remember something like that. She was testing her powers to see how far she can go. What can she do? Not how far she can go, but basically what can she do? Either she needs to realize that she can bring death back, or we need to change how the world works, because right now the world has its own new laws on how the world works is different now. So basically maybe we need to change how the world works. But I'm thinking that like no one who's dead is dead. That's what I think. So at some point, La Signora and Dottore, not I mean yeah, even Dottore actually, Dottore, Capitano, which is basically not dead, but they can all come back, is what I believe. I'm just thinking when, and then we have this.
What did the Korolievsky troop perform this time?
The Mountain Sparrow. You missed a good one.
But I'm actually curious about this Korolievsky troop. Because it's been since the beginning of Noctry, I guess, we've been hearing about them. How great
Count
they
yourself
are.
lucky. Having private box seats is great until you're stuck sitting next to Dottore and Pantalone.
Bro, even here they're catching strays. They just don't like them. I mean, it's their fault, unfortunately. It is what it is. It's their
I'd
fault.
rather have bought my own.
I thought you quite liked it. You even cried during Act 2.
I did not.
Not a surprise at all.
Well, when the principal soprano Vodyanitsa is
Principal Soprano Vodyanitsa is someone that I heard of. Again, I have to check. I heard that name before. I'm just gonna say Linnea, but I might be bullshitting my way out. Well, I'm right. About Vodyanitsa, yes. In Linnea's story, audiences at the opera house go crazy for her, completely unaware that all they're hearing is the echo of the ocean waves. I'm sure she has her reasons, but I can sense an allure hidden deep within her singing voice that, if ever unleashed, would bewitch everyone within earshot and sentence them to certain doom. Yeah. Vodyanitsa is a beautiful green-haired water maiden, and she's often said to be the wife of what you know in Russian folklore. Okay, I see. So I'm guessing that she's gonna be someone important because this is the second time we heard about her.
on stage, it's hard not to be
And
moved.
she is the principal of the Korolievsky troop. We have to meet with her, I guess.
I didn't cry.
Come on, lady, we know you cried.
Shame I missed
Literally
it.
everyone
Though
knows it.
I'm just glad I could make it here tonight. I'm bound for fun.
So this is just before they leave. Damn. Is it? I haven't played this game since 1.0, so my timeline is just effed. I'm not exactly sure when did they start, but is it started in Fontaine with the House of the Heart? And how actually good person La Signora was? I wonder if they changed their mind with her or just had this idea all the time. I mean, to be fair, back in the day, in like 1.0, 1.x, 2.x timelines, their storytelling wasn't that good. Stories were fine, sure, but the storytelling wasn't that great. they became better at it and better at it every year. And now we're here with a masterpiece of a Noctry. But I wonder if they changed their minds with the La Signora story. But I'm guessing it was Fontaine. I might be wrong again, but I think it was the first time I saw it, at least, it was the House of the Heart, and how they talk about La Signora and how she came there, helped them, bring them gifts and stuff like that. And there was this I think that was
Fontaine
it.
after this, and Rosaline's heading to Mondstadt and Inazuma.
And greediness, Zhongli warned her. I hope she don't push herself that much, because Raiden is not like us. Did he say us? Like Venti and me? Or maybe he said me. I don't remember that. He either said Raiden is not like me or us. Talking about him and Venti. But Zhongli said that I hope she doesn't do anything to piss Raiden off, because Raiden is not like us, and unfortunately she did.
For Her Majesty's plan.
For Her Majesty plan.
I'm bound for Fontaine after this, and Rosaline's heading to Mondstadt and Inazuma.
So, I see. Wait, whoa. Can I come back?
An old man like me.
I had
Take
an
a look
idea
at-
just now.
Sandrone, meet my newest invention, Polonia.
Just had an idea. Wait a second. Best man, let's go. One is Sandrone. Is this Arlecchino? It is. Signora Capitano. They didn't actually show Capitano as a close-up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Colombina. Child, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pantolin and Dottore is making it 8. There's someone in here. I'm guessing that's Pulcinella.
Gnosis are an indispensable
It looks someone short. I'm guessing that's Pulcinella. 9. Is it?
part of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's grand design. Pantalone will oversee the financial arrangements. Should technical needs arise, seek out Sandrone.
Capitano there.
Sandrone.
Yeah, we can't see them. I'm guessing that's Pulcinella, but what's surprising to me is that there's no Wanderer to be seen. Where's Wanderer? Or Scaramouche, let's say. Where is he? If this is Pulcinella, which I'm guessing it is, there is no Wanderer to be seen. Is it like in the top or something? I can't know. I can't see, no. Is it like this? Are we seeing a memory of her? The way it changed after the... I mean, Scaramouche deleted himself from the Ermine Soul. Is this the... Maybe he was there. Maybe he was here. Maybe. And now because he got deleted, they don't remember him. And in their memory, it was like this. Maybe. And this is actually maybe the first time that we are witnessing straight up a vision. Maybe not a vision, but a memory.
Indispensable part
of the memory that got changed by Ermine's soul, which how it works. I'm guessing so. Like, this is a guess. I'm not exactly sure if it is or not. But I'm guessing this is Pulcinella, and Wanderer is nowhere to be seen.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's grand design. Pantalone will oversee.
Interesting.
You seem a bit off today.
It's so weird, man. If it is like that, it's so
I was just
fucked up.
reminded of something.
Feel like talking about
Rosal?
What did the Korailyevsky troop...
Having private box seats.
You even cried during
Were-
Act 2.
Were we here?
It's hard not to be moved.
I didn't cry.
Shame I missed it. Though, I'm just glad I could make it here tonight. I'm bound for Fontaine after this. And Rosaline's heading to...
So they're leaving just now. So their plan is started to work just as now. Well, why? Why now? It's kind of, I mean, it's either two things. One is might be fate. How the fate got weaved out through. It's either the fate's design or maybe just the Tsaritsa's design, because them going out and starting their plans is immediately at the time that we actually got free. I don't know. I didn't even know what to say at that point. We are now free, or we are just in this world. Oh, you know what? What if the... I mean, there's still a lot of ideas that people had with the Melanta, that Asmodee's new master is probably the Traveler's sibling. But what if it's Asmodee? Or maybe Traveler's sibling works with Asmodee too. Because it's kind of fun that Traveler got released. Now Traveler's gonna do whatever he's gonna do with all the plans, and at the same time, Sarisa's like, okay, it is time to be. You have to realize that this organization was around for 500 years. I mean, around 500 years, 450 to 500, something around there. At least 400 years, you know. And then they choose this time specifically. They waited until this, just when what can I say to that? We didn't came to Teyvat. Just when I was gonna say, just when we came to Teyvat, but we didn't came to Teyvat. We got free. We escaped. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas of what happened there. Whatever happened in this hell place in the Temple of Space, we either got released or escaped. Whatever happened. And funny enough, we don't remember anything about that point too.
Mondstadt and Inazuma.
But it's kind of interesting to think about that exact timing. You know, Sarisa waited 500 years for this plan, and okay, this is the time. Let's go. And somehow, Traveler's here at the same time.
For Her Majesty's plan. You really think she can pull it off, then?
There are aspects of her vision that I share. That's enough for me.
I guess the anger against heavenly principles, the Celestia. I mean, she's mad as fuck to Venti still. I mean, we know that Sarisa is mad to Venti too. Maybe they're like, yeah, fuck Venti, bro. And both of them are like, yeah, fuck Venti. Maybe.
And you, Sandrone? Do you have a wish for the future?
A wish?
Yeah!
Oh, fish.
Columbina! Hey, get back here!
Thanks. I wish we can see. I don't know how many of this will they do it, but I would have loved to see a tea party where Capitana and Child exist as well, because she said that too, that Capitana sometimes came too, and he brought Child as well. I would have loved to see that as well, but I'm happy we got this. Don't get me wrong. I'm just...
Come in. Arlecchino? What's wrong?
So this is 2 years later, I guess. There's a... Oh, jeez. There's a person called Traveler. And that person killed I mean, does that count that we kill her? Or I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, they never showed anger towards us. Maybe they understand. Oh, I mean, maybe they understand what Rosalind did was wrong because she pushed herself too much. You know, or maybe they're just their anger actually just towards Raiden and not to us. I don't know. But neither Arlecchino, Colombina, or Sandrone showed anger towards us about Rosalind. They never come out and say, hey, because of you, Rosalind died. Like, never. I don't know if they blame Rosalind, maybe, or Raiden. It's so hard, man.
Rosalind is dead.
Rip. Until she comes back.
Was it worth it? Paying the ultimate price?
Oh, memory again.
Just to fulfill someone else's wish? What did it all amount to? A few snide remarks at a shallow funeral?
Someone else's
Utterly
wish.
Did it all just... Oh. Was it worth it? Paying the ultimate price? Just to fulfill someone else's wish?
I'm guessing dying, ultimate price, just to fulfill someone else's wish. Is this Mary Ann? I don't know. I guess I have to do Fontaine again.
What did it all amount to? A few snide remarks at a shallow funeral? Utterly risible.
What do you wish for?
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
This is the past that she saw before she died, and then she wished for. She's like, "Hey, go to hell, Dottore. This is my wish," and he technically did.
You'll think of something someday. Not something for me or anyone else,
Which
but
is
a
Dottore,
wish
I guess.
entirely your own.
And we're probably gonna see this in the story quest.
And when that day comes, I will have something to give you.
A final gift.
My final and most important gift.
Your gift has been received, Ellen.
I wonder what can be. It can be a. I mean, that's probably not it. I thought about Polonia, which maybe something inside Polonia, or maybe like a diary that tells something. It can be even about this world's secret, the theory of the what was it called? The theory of the world, which what she was doing in Act 8. It can be about one of those things, but probably it's gonna be something completely different, and we're gonna learn it in the story quest. I'm guessing. I don't know if we're gonna get story quest or an Archon quest, because if this is gonna be pretty important, then I think this can be Archon quest, because like right now, since Natland, they're basically telling us that, hey, yeah, we got it. You guys are not doing story quests, so whenever something important is gonna happen, this is gonna be Archon quest. So I'm guessing that can be Archon quest. A Fontaine Archon quest, maybe. Because like, yeah, we got Warka story quest, Lohan, Linnea, and that's it, right? That's the only 3. Warka, Lohan, Linnea, yeah. All the others were actually tied into the quest, and then of course they tried with the reputation on that land. They're like, hey, reputation and quests are tied, you know, and people still didn't do it, I guess. So I'm guessing that they can do a Archon questline, which I think they can do because we haven't got. I was gonna say we haven't got the sibling quest yet. It's like an interlude, but I don't know. Did we get an interlude every year on 0.7? Right? Let me see. 2.7 Genshin. I might be wrong. 2.7 was the Chasm Archon quest. What about 3.7? 3.7 was not it. What about 3.6? World quest, story quests, no. So Curry Bear was 3.5. Ooh. So that was very early, huh? What happened in 3.8? Hangout, World Quest, no. 4.6. I think that was Arlecchino time, right? Yeah, Arlecchino and Sino Act 2. Okay. 4.7 is this the bedtime story? It is. So 4.7 was the bedtime story. And then 5.7 was the 5.7, not 4.8. Which was 5.8 technically was an Archon quest too. 5.7 was Space and Time for You, yes. So maybe if they'll continue like this, other than the Sumeru one, 0.7 always tells you an Archon questline as well. So maybe this time around we're gonna get another one too. But this is gonna be a weird patch. I don't know what they're gonna do. Because basically this is gonna be the summer patch. Which is gonna be to tie things around, which is cool because I thought about that too. It was like, if we're gonna go like this, Lantern Knight is gonna be like 0.2, 0.1 in the future and onwards. And I think skipping 0.8 for the 6.8 actually brings them back to a longer time. So if we're gonna skip 5.8, which is gonna be, well, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12th August is the release, right? Is 7.0. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 23rd September is 7.1. Is it? Did I count that right? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4th of November is 7.2. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 16 December is 7.3. Which basically 7.4 is going to be Lantern Light again. And on the future, they can go back to 0.3 again. So actually skipping this patch actually gives them a better timeline because Lantern Light is always drops you important lore that comes after the Archon questline. So I'm guessing that they don't want Lantern Light to be before the Archon questline ended. So that's actually gives them a good time. Yeah. So I don't know if this is gonna be Archon questline or a story quest. And then we have the summer event. I hope, I don't know where it is gonna be. I don't, maybe the Archon questline will feature Farina because I was thinking that we haven't got Farina since 5.6 and Raiden since 5.4. I don't know when they're gonna release, but maybe they can use Farina in the summer event, which Raiden is Raiden. I mean, I said this before. Inazuma is the new Mondstadt at this point. Inazuma is the old Mondstadt, actually, at this point. I hope that it can be the new Mondstadt though. One day. Because to be fair, not Cry was more like not Kreinstadt, you know, like half not Cry, half Mondstadt. Getting a whole new zone, 3 new no, 4 new, no, 5 new characters actually. Like Lohan, Prune, Varka, Durin, and Nicole. Nicole if you count her as a Mondstadt character too. 5 new characters, 3 new story quests for the Mondstadt. Getting a 2 whole event in Mondstadt. And of course, we got a little Hexen Circle, we got Hexen Circle buffs. It was an Outcry and Mondstadt all together at the same time, kind of a patch cycle at this timeline, but hopefully one day we can remember Inazuma does exist. I hope. I hope. We'll see. And I'm gonna end this with saying that it has to be so sad. Well, I mean, Child and Arlecchino, but mostly about Arlecchino, considering that fact that she lost all 3 of her friends. Sandrone died, Rosalind died, Columbina left, so she's all alone. You know, the only one that's left is Pulcinella, which I'm guessing that they don't like him either. I don't know about their relationship because even Columbina says I can the only thing she talks about Pulcinella. I might be wrong about this, but only things that she says about that how much they're fighting with Pantalone. Like Pulcinella and Pantalone fighting. So I don't know what she's thinking about Pulcinella. But I'm guessing not that good of a relationship they have. I mean, no one's left. Like Capitano died technically. Dottore died. Columbina left. Arlecchino is. I mean, Arlecchino. We were talking about Arlecchino already. And then Pulcinella is around. Rosalind dead. Sandrone dead. Wanderer Scaramouche, who's dead, but he's left too. And then there's Pulcinella, then Child. Which remove Pulcinella and Pantalone, and Child is Child, I guess. It has to be so sad for her. I don't know if I mean that's what I think. That's what I'm curious about. I wonder if Sarisa cares about this, that she lost her harbingers. If she's like, damn, I lost my soldier, or if she actually cares about them dying. She's like, oh, I'll miss them. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe Piero misses them at all. I mean, to be fair, he probably doesn't care, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be it's gonna be interesting timeline. You know? Potentially the end of Genshin is around. I don't believe so. I don't believe Shinejnaya is close to being an end at all. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we got our fifth Harbinger playable. Hoping that all of them will be playable someday. We'll see. Final gift. Final, her own wish. And finally smiling is the 3 things that I'm wishing for in this story, or maybe Archon quest line that we're gonna get. We'll see. We will see. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how can they. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna tie this to Pyranosis, considering the fact that they said that hey, if there's a problem, seek out Sandrone. Why we don't know, but yeah, I think that's it. Right there, is there anything else to talk about? I guess not. Wish for the future. And I'm gonna end this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna end this with the loss of a loved one. And they've been, I mean, this has been the story for a long time, but recently they keep doing this nonstop, like back to back to back. With Linnaeus, I mean, this whole thing to not cry again, like this whole game was about feeling sad about losing someone, right? And recently they're telling us of a story that people trying to bring their loved ones back, like Sandrone thinking that bring Alen back, not bring Alen back, but Alen basically bring Marianne back, if you count that as like that. And Marionette is like, I don't want you to die. And now she's gonna come back. And of course, the same thing goes for the Lohan story quest, which we recently did it. He was trying Adorno to not die. Linnea's sister, Kaleno, was it Kaleno? Something like that. She had the same thing as well. She saw the fate of her loved ones dying and she was mad at it. Like, this whole game's actually the biggest problem that everybody has in this game is people dying. And when you think about there's a possibility that there was no death in the first place back in the day before having the principles, is crazy to think about, you know, which is actually the biggest problem to solve. It's like, hey, get rid of having the principles, fix the world being how it was, and you can live forever, eternally. No one dies, or they do. They die and they do come back. I guess this is still a guess, but we'll see. We'll see. If I don't know. I don't know. I want them to come back, and they give us enough clue that there might be a possibility that they can come back. And recently, they're telling, like I said, they're telling a story that, hey, there's a lot of people who's trying to bring their loved ones back, like non-stop. They've been telling that, so maybe, I don't know. I hope. I just hope. I just hope the Sandrone is not the only one who can come back from the dead. I hope she's just the first one. And yeah, I'm done, I guess. That's it. I think there's not that much. There's nothing left. I talked about that. Yeah, I think we're done. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, which probably again, maybe it might be the Sandrone's second video, or if they'll release anything else. I don't know when. This week we're gonna have in a couple of days, I think 2 to 3 days, or maybe more. But this week is the live stream week. I don't know if we're gonna get the Sandrone's second video this week or maybe after the live stream. So maybe the next video can be live stream or the Sandrone's second video. We'll see. But I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves